Good morning. So, obviously, not great. Back, little touch of green there, and then back in the red. So, let me talk about the obvious setup. What I should have taken, according to my rules and setup, was for me to try and take a long at this point. You can see, yeah, multiple trades here. Um, Loss of $90 to start off with. I need to draw these out. 901. So yeah. So what I was trying to obviously do was stuck in my ways, really, in terms of thinking the arrows here, dots have been created, but stupidly, really, because like I said, it needs to go underneath the candle. Um, but yeah, I was thinking that it wicked off here, closed above, and was gonna shoot up back to these dots, which it didn't. So yeah, I was fixed on that idea. So I took multiple longs. One here, I think one here when these dots were created. Um, so yeah, I was 580 down, and then I took a long here just to recover. Like I said, I just need to wait until my setup is there. These dots are key, but the reason, let me zoom out in terms of why this was an obvious trade in terms of a short. I wasn't looking at my computer because I was busy with other stuff just on my phone, but this is a key really in terms of me looking. But you can see dots have been created here. There's a wick went above, didn't close inside. So that was at 2 o'clock, which I was not awake anyway. And then what I should have seen is so I was fixated on this because it created a an arrow here and then came back down. There was strength in this candle because it closed above, and then went up to these dots. But you can see, look at these dots. Resistance, resistance, wicked into the kill zone, perfect. So it's resistance, resistance, didn't close above. There was a wick above, red arrow, and then this candle wicked above but didn't close above and closed below the red line as well. So yeah, like I said, that was clear short really because you can see in this indicator here, red line and purple line all create triangles, and then cross through, came outside, crossed through, crossed inside, and then closed below. So yeah, like I said, it was the clear short. If even if I zoomed out, you can tell just on that kind of a 2 o'clock, 2:30, you can tell it was going to go down. But yeah, I didn't take it. I did take that recovery one just purely because this was not my strategy, but I just did it to recover slightly some of the account. So red dots here had been created showing that there was weakness, and then closed above the blue, took these two candles, took 240 just to recover some of the account. But this would have been quite good actually. So it came down top of the green line. Let's see if it finds support here. But I think I'm too far away from purple line. I should have taken the trade at this point. Going up to this point. But yeah, I can't see any dots, so I'm just going to wait until the next setup comes. Okay, see you later. Like, subscribe, comment if you like these videos. Just sharing my journey. Obviously, you can see I'm being completely transparent in terms of my trades and what I'm taking. Just need to draw these out, so I'll probably have these on the chart later when I do a video. But yeah, I was kind of fixated on this, but there was no wick off this line for a reversal. Although this was good because just there was just a cluster of red dots which sparked in terms of the reversal. So what it did was went up, retraced to this point. So usually it creates 3 wicks. So yeah, like I said, it potentially will go up, but it's too high for me anyway. I need to be close to the purple line.